We are very excited to share with you a future feature. This feature is being done in joint effort between VaultSpeed and EON Collective. It is VaultSpeed Lineage. As you are all aware, VaultSpeed automates the DDL pipelines and components of executing on a Data Vault 2.0 initiative. In that process, VaultSpeed generates a very large amount of metadata. That metadata is used to create DDL, ELT solutions, workflow, and so forth. But one thing that can be very hard is understanding all of that metadata and how it comes together. And with VaultSpeed Lineage, we're hoping to make visualizing and seeing all that metadata more useful. So I'm going to bring us to, let's take a look at a given hub table in our environment. And we'll start out with our hub invoices table. And as we can see, looking at this, this is telling us in our metadata that this hub has 6 incoming relationships and 6 outgoing relationships. So let's take a look at some of the outgoing relationships and what they have. And it says that we have 4 columns. So this particular hub table has 4 columns, and as we are all aware of, the business key is a key component of our hub table. And if we look at our business key, we can see that there are 2 incoming relationships to that business key. So let's explore that. And so what that is telling us, right, is that this particular business key in the hub has 2 separate columns that are used to create that business key. And we could chase that all the way back to our given source to understand where is that coming from. And we'll bring this all the way back. So we can see that this particular schema has a mode of sales data source, has a particular table called invoices that has an invoice number, and obviously that's following that. And we'll do the same thing, for this particular. Just back a little bit. And we can chase this one all the way back as well. And this gives us a great understanding of where our data is coming from. So again, 2 independent data sources that are being used to populate this particular business key column in this hub. We can also see there are 2 outgoing relationships for this particular business key. If we look at that and we drill it a little bit more, we'll see that that column is also going into 2 business vault columns. If I go back up to the hub, we can see again there are 6 incoming relationships to this hub. And if I was to explore these relationships, I can see there are, linked to tables. We've got 5 of them, and we'll just quickly open that up and see what they are. And we can see that particular hub, right, is linked to satellites and linked tables. So again, we're able to see all the interconnectivity of what's going on. If I go back down to the business keys, and we can sit here and say, okay, well, what particular tables in the business vault are these going to? All right, and if I click this open, and I'll click them both open, we can see that there is a hub invoice business vault table, but we could also see that there's a particular bridge table. If we really want to look at this bridge table more, and it looks like there are 14 data elements, right? We can see all of the data elements that are for that particular bridge table. Right. So this is a great way for us to navigate around and explore the interconnectivity of our metadata and understand what's going on in the environment. So if you're doing things like either trying to get impact assessments or understand maybe for testing or other reasons what's going on, this is a great way to navigate your metadata and understand what's going on in your Data Vault 2.0 environment. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.